What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, the Subie fam. We got a special one coming for you guys today. We are taking the top mount off the STI. We got some mods coming. We got some installs. Fast forward to the next day, we started running out of light, and you know, we had obviously work the next day, so I'm on break. I'm gonna start taking, you know, a few things out as well. We already got the top mount out, we got some of the other stuff out, we got the airbox out, so yeah, we're gonna start unboxing this. The top mount brackets, guys. Alright guys, so we just got out of work. I ended up actually getting the other side of the bracket off on the STI, but we got the wifey here finally, so let's unbox this ETS front mount. Super sick.
So light.
Guys, these colors are sick. The titanium is awesome, and also it's so light, like, oh my gosh.
Like you're holding nothing.
Do you guys have hell titanium piping? It feels literally like absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Last piece of piping. This will go on.
Wow, that looks sick. Yeah, and the tile bore valve goes right there. Subie's gonna be sounding sick. Alright guys, so as you know, when you take the top mount off, you have the PCV, the stock PCV lines, which is right here on top of the top mount. So you want to take that out, and ETS supplies you with some new lines and some T-fittings. So you're going to want to replace that with this. It's honestly pretty simple, pretty all plug and play. That's going to go like that, and then that's going to go like that, and you just put it back into the car. And yeah, so anybody who had any questions on that, that's honestly really, really simple, because when I went to go take it out, I was a little curious on what to do with this, but ETS honestly provides you with everything you need. Top quality parts. Alright guys, so we're just installing the PCV line that ETS gave us. Pretty simple, pretty plug and play. This, already obviously you just reuse your lines. Other than that, it's literally plug and play, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so we got the PCV lines that ETS gave us installed. Now I already got 2 bolts off the stock heat shield, so we're gonna lift the car, take off the last one, start tackling maybe the downpipe, and maybe get the front bumper off. So yeah, let's get it. Alright guys, so we got the stock heat shield off. They were so rusty, so 2 bolts snap, but no worries, we ain't using this thing again. So alright guys, so M's gonna start taking the front license plate off, so we'll be clear of taking the bumper off, and we're gonna start tackling the downpipe and loosening the bolts so we can get that new downpipe on. So yeah, let's get to it.
Oh.
Well, there goes the cabral's water.
Alright guys, so as we were taking the downpipe off, one of the studs honestly just completely came off like ease. Nothing wrong with it, but we just, we ran to the nearest Subaru dealer and we grabbed a new stud. So we got the new stud in. She's already nice and tight in there, ready for the downpipe. Since we had the front mount off already, we did manage to relocate the horn. We're gonna see if this works, if this fits. If not, we'll have to try to push it up a little bit more and bring out the wire more. But other than that, we're pretty much getting ready. We got the downpipe off, bumpers off, intercooler's off. So we're doing the downpipe, we're doing the front mount, and we're gonna be doing the boost controller. So we'll be tackling the new downpipe on and connecting some of the front mount pieces. So hell yeah, that's where we stand as of right now, and she's getting it, she's getting done. It's not too bad, it's feeling good. All right guys, so the horn's all set, so let's get this core mounted. She ended up going with the 3.5 inch core. So she is looking pretty. We are currently jacking the car up so we can get under the car. Since we got the new stud on, everything's looking good. We got some new bolts. Also got some new nuts. I ran to Subaru, got a new gasket. So we're jacking her up. We're gonna get under there and tackle the downpipe, get the new downpipe on there. So yeah, let's get to it. All right guys, we just freaking banged out the downpipe. Literally took us, what, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Literally, 25 minutes. Nothing bad at all. So everything bolted up nice. The wifey's car, so we're gonna lower her and start tackling the ETS piping. All right guys, so now that the downpipe's installed, we already removed these 2 bolts because we gotta remove this bracket right here. ETS wants you to remove this. So there's 2 more bolts deeper into there, if you guys can see. And you're definitely gonna need, you know, some type of long extension. We used the impact because we couldn't crack it. They were super tight. So we use, you know, a legit impact and a nice long extension, and we got that crack. So now we're gonna move the reservoir just a little bit back, take that piece out so the piping can run up. Alright guys, so we started running on a light yesterday. Everything's mounted obviously for the core like we said. We started, you know, putting some couplers in. We got the intake manifold coupler in and we all got the turbo coupler in. So all we gotta do is start piping, get the piping mounted and get the blow-off valve on. So let's start tackling that. This thing is sick. This ETS quality is amazing. She went with the titanium. Woo. I'm jealous, not gonna lie. Alright guys, so I just mounted the first pipe. Right there you use the stock bracket that the top mount sits on. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this next clamp on. Right here in the intake manifold. We already got this one on, we got the turbo clamp on, and we'll start running this pipe in. Guys, I just wanted to throw that coupler on, but everything's tight on this side. I just want to leave that bracket loose just in case we got to finagle it a little bit to get that right side piping finished. But let's tackle the left side, get the turbo side in, and yeah. There's a bolt here that the piping is going to mount out to. I'm just going to take that out first. Alright guys, so the camera ended up dying a little bit earlier, but we did tackle the right side piping. Now we're just gonna put some clamps on it. But we got the windshield washer fluid moved with the ETS provided little brackets. But yeah, the piping looks freaking amazing. It all fits super nice. So we're gonna get some clamps on those. I already got one of the clamps on there. And let me show you guys real quick. So it's that, and you use the spacer, and then you also use the spacer on this side over here. But all right, piping's in. Let's finish this side up so we can get the other side finished and start going from there. So yeah, usually there's a, well not usually, but there is a horn that's going to be bracketed right there. Right now we have it unbracketed, but we're going to find a screw and a nut because there is a welded nut that they use to keep the bolt in. But we're going to move it just a little bit up because we have to get it out just to fit the piping in. But other than that, she's pretty much ready to get the clamps and yeah.
All right, guys. The ETS titanium front mount is installed. Let's go, man. Honestly, the install was a lot easier than I expected. There is a lot of steps, you know, that you do have to take, and obviously we also tackled the downpipe as well, so that just gave us an extra step. But yeah, it's honestly pretty straightforward. Shout out to Smedia and shout out to Craig at the Subaru shop to help me get this install done. And yeah, it was super easy, so hopefully this helps somebody out there. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and catch us in the next one, baby. Subie fam out.